Hello, friends. How are you today? Now, I first published this book, my autobiography, through the wilderness of life. Of course, here it's up, whatever. Yeah, you can see it, but you can see it. So I printed some 500 copies and did the official launch on 21st of December 2012. By April of the following year, last year, it was sold out. So I let the reading public, I started collecting feedback from the reading public, the people who had bought it. And a lot of people would give me some additional information because basically it is the story of my life, and I've interacted with a lot of people in very many situations. So quite a number of them would come and remind me of something else we did, or remind me of an incident that I've left out of a specific happening in a certain day, or some project that we did together that was impactful, that I had forgotten to put in the book. So I decided to revise. So I've been revising this book for the last 1 year. Most of 2020, in fact, not one last year, maybe about 8 months or so. So in the last, up to, I think I got the complete revised one with everything I wanted to include, with new photos. I removed a couple of old ones, replaced them with new ones. So I think I finished the actual work of revising towards the end of December. Now I'd taken the old manuscript and I was just typing into it in the various areas, and of course it changed everything. Pages moved, pages changed, a few things here and there, some paragraphs went the other way, blah blah, whatever. So I needed to be redesigned, and it needed to be basically, put together so that I can get the revised print. So I did that, and I've been very disappointed by what would come out. Because normally what happens is, when somebody does when they do when they do the redesign, then you go to a printer, you get it printed, and you look at how it looks like, you confirm the quality, and then you can go ahead and get the print done. So this is what I've been doing. I think I've thrown away maybe 5 samples, because either the design was not done properly. When it goes to printing, it again comes out messy, or some of the photos are not visible, they've become smudged, or some new information I put is missing, So anyway, so I have been struggling with that for quite a while. Eventually, I met a certain gentleman, well, through the referrals, through the authors forum. I got a referral to a gentleman with a most interesting name. The gentleman is called Moses Kyoko. Now, Kyoko in Kikamba is morning, so his trade name is Musa Asubui. That really tickled me. So that creativity really tickled me. Moses Asubui. I could have called myself Richard Asubui or Rashid Asubui or something like that, but I never thought of it. Anyway, he got there first, so I told him I'll not copy him. So he goes, and I give him the manuscript. He goes, he does a new design, and then he goes to a printer, and again we get nonsense. So we got a crappy piece of, so he said, let me wait for my usual printer, who was out of the country, I believe, at that time. So he came back, and I got the samples of the books. The revised edition is here. So I've gone through it with a fine-tooth comb, including now the photos are in color. The last ones on black and white, so it looks much better. It's a more beautiful book to own. It's more pleasant to read. So yeah, so I finally approved it. It's now going to print. I've made the payment, the required payment, to start the print. It comes out in 15 days, as of 3 days ago. Which means, but Musa Asubui tells me he should be able to give them to me earlier, but he'd rather under promise and over perform. So I know we'll get them in a short while. So now I have the confidence to give you the go ahead and start paying for this book, which will be delivered directly to you. I'm going to show you how you can. I couldn't do it earlier because I didn't have the proper thing, and I wouldn't want to take your money and then start telling you stories that the print came out bad or something like that. I wanted to get everything right first, which now I have. So now you can go ahead and pay. I'm going to show you how to pay. So when the books come, it will just be a delivery straight. Yeah, and that's it. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy reading this book. Have a good afternoon, my dear friends.